Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of WWE 2K25 MyRise Mutiny with Kid, Gorgeous, and Tessa Tornado. Last episode, those two with CM Punk decided they were going to go up against the Mutiny Unity champions. These are former champions. We won the championship off of them, and then there's a rematch. Bayley decided she was going to switch things up, and she was going to take the women's place in the tag team rematch. And CM Punk is going to be taking Kid Gorgeous's place in the tag team match in that rematch. I personally don't agree with that. Kid Gorgeous won the championship. He should defend the championship, but that's the way the story goes. And so we'll see what happens. This episode's going to be very interesting. I hope you enjoy it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let's get to it.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
She's starting first. Only makes sense.
Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk. Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE. Now this is just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Face first. Punches to the ear. Headlock applied, and look at these punches to the ear.
She is not feeling so well, right?
As much damage as possible, looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Just grounded and
She is just breaking his face. Breaking his face.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Wow.
taste of pain.
Just brutalizing their opponent with forearms to the side of the face. Double axe handle smash.
She is not done with him yet.
Fire in the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Boom, 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 boom.
This is not going to be good.
Breaking it. Breaking it.
Imposing their will with total disregard.
Again, one more time.
Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
He just doesn't seem to have any response right now. Bam! What an interception. Spectacular counter into a
Oh, she almost had him stunned. May still have the option. May still have the option.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, no reversal option. Oh.
Caught with an
Take.
Measured stomp right to the gut. Oh, and then the chest as well.
Oh, scattered that.
Aha! Sucker!
Terminating knee smash.
Whoa. Taking out the knee.
Oh, a flurry of strikes. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Nothing but punishment on her mind.
They get sent right into the corner.
Ah, he reverses. Ah, crap.
Devastating knee to the neck.
Come on. Alright, so we gotta get him in, see him in. Or maybe not.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect. Tagged in here.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here. Perched up top.
Oh, CM Punk missed it. What a surprise.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's going to hurt.
kick in the head. Caught off guard with a sharp knee. Beautiful kick hits the target. Oh. There was some power behind that punch.
And he slides him back to the mat. Tag me.
Drops the elbow.
Wards that off. What a response.
Sharp chop. Hooked up.
Time to upper.
Back into the ring from the floor.
Irish whipper towards uppercut right corner.
She had that scouted.
What?
Oh, great wherewithal there. He's able to counter that.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey. And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
2, 3. It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk. And now CM Punk is directing
The fact they didn't come in swinging is a lie.
champions.
I would have come in swinging. I would have beat the freaking crap out of CM Punk right there. You don't do it to my
Honestly,
girl.
with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
You're dead,
He was
Punk.
one
You're
of the
dead.
leaders of WWE. I don't get it. You're not the only one. We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it. I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, Who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did.
We never did. He was
You
useless.
have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'm gonna do with the men's division as Kid Gorgeous, absolutely.
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So this is a personal crusade disguised as allegiance. Are you trying to find a strategy to protect WWE from Punk? Or is it all just about Seth freaking Rollins?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best-of-3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I'll let you know. I've got to figure out if there's anyone else that may have a greater hatred for CM Punk than you do. And right now I'm not seeing that.
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Drew seems to have a strong hatred for CM Punk. Almost as much as I did after what he did with Tessa. But there's a long line.
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Hey, Yus. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just trying to stay under the radar, observe for a bit, and figure out my next move.
I want to destroy him.
It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. The balance of power could definitely shift in our favor if we had a few more heavyweights on our side.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him, but it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
Then it's on us to figure out how to hit them where it hurts. Time to play the game smarter, not harder.
Yeet. Look, Goose, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Oh. I want to do it in your bro. We could go that route. But no. No, last time I had any kind of thing going on with the bloodline, I was on the other side. Roman was still harassing me because I was champion and he thought he owed me, that he was the owner of the championship and he was the landlord. I'm still not forgetting how he harassed me for 3 years. Being the undisputed champion, rocking it, being the best. No, bloodline is going to take a couple of years before I can forgive them for harassing me and jumping me with Brock Lesnar. I'll let you know.
Families are complicated. Let me think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
You make the rounds and talk to everyone who wants a piece of Mutiny at Survivor Series yet?
That's a lot of people. I wanted to hear from you one more time before my partner and I make the call.
Here's my case then. Quit sitting on the fence and put me in your damn team. Nobody else is gonna make childish misfit Punk madder than I am.
All right, you're on the team.
You know what, Drew? You're right. We need Punk off balance, and nobody's gonna knock him off his perch like you. You're on the team.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof. Insulting. But this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even harder. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Trampling the opposition. Oh, and a stop.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on. A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking more of those.
Yikes.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
I think Adrian is getting wrecked.
Stop to finish it off.
Slam. Oh, McIntyre's just so dominant.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Wow. Powerbomb outside.
From the top.
Boom.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. The face of Adrian looks like it's been through a wood chipper. Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre. Successive. That's it. Calling it by knockout. Here is your winner.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk. And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
Well, that's the safest bet you're ever going to make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, He'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
That's not CM Punk. It's Kevin Owens.
Trash pretends to be trash. Alright, Kevin. I will tear you down. Boo.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, aka knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
You can feel the resentment building with each stop there.
And a stop to the gut, too. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Owens running into some trouble. Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
Just stomping every single part of his body. Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Owens avoids that one.
And he counters.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Owens is getting shut down at every turn.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
And Owens finding himself once again on the wrong side of an offensive exchange.
Drew making clear he came for a
Wow.
He's not satisfied yet.
KO is getting knocked around a bit.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Oh! Turns that away.
Looking for something big here.
Taking flight.
Wow.
Perfect leg drop from the top.
Kick to the gut. Arms hooked.
Whoa. Future shot.
McIntyre not holding back with that destructive move.
All right, now we're going to toss him outside. Get out of there.
Owens set to the outside. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
There we go.
For the Claymore,
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a
Gigi.
high knee. And here comes KO to
What a
direct
rack
traffic.
that thing.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this.
Gonna sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against Mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go.
If it's the real Punk this time.
It's him! CM Punk is here!
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned.
You're a
And
coward.
this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
Owens intercepts it. Nasty one right to the chest. Fight now working its way to the stage.
Nothing but glass screens and steel supports. So much can go wrong up there.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Handicap matches always test your mettle.
Dropping the arm, crossface submission is applied.
His arm trapped in the
crossface, but he's able to shift his weight now, finding his way out. What resilience. He saw it coming from Owens. Boom, what an elbow. It really looks like nothing can contain this fight. Avoids the attack. Working on their arm. And countered with a knuckle sandwich. Bang! What a punch. Oh! He gets back into the ring. Escapes out of that attack. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
What in the world? Oh, yes. The Falcon Arrow by the gorgeous one.
He'll be getting into a dire situation soon. And of course, kendo sticks are always in the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks. Oh, that's how you establish dominance. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. Delivering right hand, then slamming their face down. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Oh, what a headbutt.
This is the first time I've been on the delivering end
Up the legs.
of a
Cloverleaf. So
handicap
much
match.
torque on the back. Play here. Climbing up the corner. He has him lined right in his sight. Perched up top. Look out below.
There we go.
I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss.
Sorry, self.
Oh, we are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Over and over.
It's really funny. I'm playing Drew McIntyre instead of myself.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think he can come back from this many. Oh, shot right into the post.
Hold on, I gotta get it while I can.
Now possibly set
There we go.
submission maneuver.
Finally.
This could be lights out real soon. Could be dealing with dead weight if this hold stays on much longer. Kneeing his way out. And he's
Finally.
Clearly, they cannot fight any longer. Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move. When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
CM Coward.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. The plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously, we couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
Oh, we gotta go to SmackDown as Tessa the Tornado on the next episode. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.